Coverage options in Systemverilog. So this was the general structure of a cover group definition that you have learned in the first session, and there is a way to specify different options to this cover group, and in this session you are going to learn what all are the options that you can specify with the cover group definition. To give a cover group option, you will use the keyword option and followed by a dot you will give the option name. And the options can be specified in below levels. You can specify an option in a cover group or in a cover point or in a cross cover point or with an instance that is created. So when you create or specify an option in a cover group, then these options will be applied to all the cover points and cross cover points listed in that cover group. And when you specify an option within a cover point or within a cross cover point, then those options will be applied only to those cover points. And you can change these options specified within the cover point when you create an instance of the cover point. Then those options will be instance specific options will be overridden with the new options given with the instance. Now you are going to learn these options in detail in the next session. In this slide, you will see a few options that is available in Systemverilog for coverage definition, and the next slide will list down all the options available. So we'll see few options in detail. The first one is the comment. So you can add any comment to a cover group report to make it easy to analyze using the option.comment. So when you give a comment to that option, those particular comments will be appearing in the coverage report. You can so that you can easily analyze them. It's better to give the comments relating to the verification plan of this cover point. And next option is instance specific coverage. In order to enable instance specific coverage, you can use the option.per instance. You know that after defining a cover group, you have to create an instant of that cover group in order to make them appear or in order to count them in the final coverage data. So assume that you are creating multiple instances of the same cover group for a different reason. So if your test bench instantiate a cover group multiple times, then by default Systemverilog groups together all the coverage data from all these instances. So you cannot differentiate these coverage data per instance in the final report. So if you wanted to analyze them per instance, then use this option or set this option as to 1, and this option keep track of the coverage for each instance of the report. And next one is coverage threshold. So our option.atleast will set the threshold of this coverage. So its default value is set to 1. So it is saying how many times this particular coverage should, or this particular cover group should get hit. So you know that every cover group or cover point should get hit at least once. So it set to default value 1. This option will be useful when you don't have visibility to the design code. When you cannot access the individual variables in the design code, this option can be used to make sure that this particular cover point hit at least n times, which will ensure some other events in the design. For example, consider a state machine. Assume that you don't have access to the variable which is specifying the state of the state machine, but you want to make sure that a particular state is being hit. If you know that the input signal or the output signal is coming in a or repeated way, or some cover group cover point definition is hit for n times, say for 10 times, then this state will definitely hit. So in this situation you can use the option.atleast. And next one is printing the MD bins. For that you can use the option.crossNum print missing. So by default the coverage report shows only the bins which are sampled. So this option can be used to tell the simulation and report tools to show the options which are not hit within the simulation. Next is option goal, and by default your aim is to get 100% coverage for this particular cover group defined. But in some situation, if you want to change the goal from 100% to some other lower value, you can use this goal which is specifying the final goal in percentage, and this is not a recommended practice to change the goal from 100%. Now we will see an example here. So this same cover group named bus values which is sampled at every positive edge of clock. Now for this entire curve group, I have listed three options like option.comment, per instance and goal. So these three options will be applied to all the curve points defined in this curve group, which are ADDR range, data range, and this cross coverage. Also, some options are given only specific to the curve point. So here, the curve point named ADDR range, the goal is set to 50% for this curve point. And in this cross coverage, I've given the name, I've given the option cross num print missing as 500, which will print the 500 missing cross coverage points. Thus, you can specify the options either at the curve group name, which will curve group level, which will apply the all these options to all the curve points, or at curve point level, which is specific to that particular curve point. Now you know that always you have to create the instance of the curve group and you have to new them using the constructor in order to count that curve group in the final coverage data. So ideally you will create the instance in some procedural block like initial begin. Here I have created the instance of the curve group named best values with the instance name b underscore curve underscore 1, and you should always new it using the new constructor, and if there is any argument you should pass that while creating the instance of the curve group. Now these are the options that is specified in the curve group definition, and you can change these options only for this particular instance by using the option keyword. So this is the syntax. You will use the instance name dot option dot the option name, and you will give the value. So this will change the comment for all the coverage points within this curve group instance named b underscore curve underscore 1. And also you can change the cover point specific options within an instance. So its format is like the instant name dot cover point name dot option dot the option value. Thus you have learned the usage of the option within a curve group or a curve point or a cross curve or within an instance of a curve point. Here you have learned only a few options available, and the next slide is summarizing all the options available in Systemverilog. So these are the instance specific coverage options available. First one is weight. This you have already learned when you learned the cross coverage definition. And next one is goal. This is also you learned in the previous slide. And third one is name. This is an optional name that you can give for a coverage group. And comment you had already seen in the last session, and at least also you had seen. And detect overlap. If you set this to 1, then a warning is issued if there is an overlap between the list range in the coverage bins. And also auto bin max you have already seen in the initial sessions, and cross coverage auto bin max is the same. It's similar to the auto bin max, and it's useful for the cross coverage definition. And cross num print missing is used to print the missing cover points, and this you have already seen in the previous session, and per instance also you had seen right now. This table summarizes whether these options can be used within the curve group definition or in a curve point definition or in a cross coverage definition. So here you can see all these options can be used for the curve group, and within the curve point you cannot use the option called name, cross auto bin max, or cross num is print missing, or per instance. And within the cross coverage point definition you cannot use the name option or the detect overlap option or the auto bin max option or the per instance option. These are the instance specific coverage options in Systemverilog, and in Systemverilog there is another type of coverage options which are static in behavior, and you will learn them in the next session.